I love Kajabi. It's a really easy, user-friendly platform to use. So once you've logged in, you've got products, which are kind of all your different courses, or whether it's you have a podcast on there or your community, or coaching, which is basically it's kind of where you have your courses. They just call it different names. So I have lots and lots of different courses and products that I use. I'm going to walk you through one of those. So probably my main product is my membership course academy. And I'm just going to show you what it looks like in the back end, as well as actually what it looks like when you see it in kind of in person, if you were to buy it. So this is how it looks once you've logged in, and you get from within the membership of Course Academy, you get lots of content. It's really easy to find because it's got a sidebar, so you can see what the content is, and you can map it out, so you can add people to the Facebook group, or so we have really regular calls like once or twice a week. So there's a calendar that you can add to schedule, and so you can really personalize it and make it yours. And so, you can add videos really easily. And this is so simple to set up. This isn't something where it's like, oh, you need to outsource this and get someone else to set it up. You can set this up really simply and easily. So the back end, this is what it looks like. So it's so you've got each of the modules, and you can add those. If you wanted to add some new content, you would literally click on add content, and you can upload multiple videos or a quiz. You can add a lesson in. So if you want to see what it looks like when you have a particular piece of content, so you can add your thumbnail, and you can add the video and some text really, really super simply. The nice thing about Kajabi, as opposed to other platforms, is that it looks really good. It's aesthetically really pleasing. I do this myself. I don't need to have someone else to do this. You can easily create your own thumbnails. You can do the design. So it looks really good. It doesn't have to be, something that you outsource. And there's lots and lots of different themes, so you can choose the theme that suits you. What's great about Kajabi is that you can have a system to sell, and you can have your website there, your marketing, your emails, all of those things. So I don't personally use Kajabi for my sales pages or my website, but it's easy to set up. I have set this up because I have multiple businesses. And so for other businesses, I've set up the website really, really super simply. I've done it in a weekend before when I've suddenly thought, oh my God, we don't have a website. And I've built a website really quickly. So you can create pages for that. And it's really user friendly. It like walks you through each step of creating a page. So you can easily add email campaigns where you add a sequence of emails. So once somebody has got your freebie, then they could sign up for a webinar or whatever your email sequence you wanted that to be. You can also create funnels really easily and walk people through this one here so you can see it in action. And you've got it ready. So we've got an opt-in page. We've got our template ready. And so somebody can add, this is already pre-built for some of my students, so that you can add in that masterclass. So it's an opt-in page for the masterclass. So from that, they go to the thank you page, which again is a template all set up for them. And then on the back of it could be some kind of sales page that you're selling something once they've signed in. And you automatically sell them into a particular product that you're wanting to market. So this is really easy to use for you to build a webinar and make it an automated sequence. So there we go. That is the basics of Kajabi. If that interests you, I'd love you to check out my affiliate link below. If you like this video, that would really support me. And also, let's go check out Podia. See what you think of Podia. I really like Podia too. If you are, it's a different price point. And if you're just starting out and Kajabi might be a little too pricey for you, then Podia might be the place for you. I will say with Kajabi, it is an all-in-one solution. So it has the email, it has your sales pages, your webinar, your courses, all in one. So while you might think, oh, it's more expensive, actually, when you add all of those things together, it might work out that it's the better option for you. But let's go look at Podia, see what you think of it, and then you can decide. So let's explore Podia and see how you like it. Okay, so once you sign up, and I've just signed up using the free version so you can have a look through, you immediately make a checklist of what you want to do. So you might want to say you want to build your online course, sell digital downloads, and let's give our course a name. So I'm just making this up. So we're just planning out our amazing year. And immediately you can get going with what you want to do. So you've got the lessons, the pricing, the availability, all of those things. And it's very, very simple. That is one of the benefits of Podia, that it walks you through everything. And because there's not so many design things, there's not as many options. If you were to compare Podia with Kajabi, Podia is more like Aldi or Lidl compared to a Whole Foods or something, really kind of quite swanky. So it's much more basic, but the price point, and we'll come to this, is also telling of that, so it's much cheaper. But in the same way, when you go shopping in Aldi or Lidl, there's only one thing of everything. So actually you can do your shopping really quickly because you don't have to choose between 5 different products. You're literally just choosing one. And it's kind of the same with Podia. So let's get going with creating the course. So we can just add in new lessons, and you can add in whether you want to add some coaching or a quiz, or embed something like a video from YouTube or something, or add some files. So let's just start with add text. And so so we save that. Let's see how it looks. And then we've got our little plan. It might be that you want to add a new section. And so this is kind of like your module. They're just calling it very simply the section. So it might be, let's say this is introduction to goal setting. And so we've got, so you can have like the introduction, the introduction to goal setting, and then within that you can create separate lessons. You could add a quiz. So here's our quiz. What do you want? This is your opportunity to plan your year. I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible, but so you see it. Okay, so then we can just add some new questions. So, for example, and then you can add in whether you want to say, super happy, I love life. Okay, plodding on. Or miserable. Okay, so create questions so we can see how it looks, and we can go through. And then you can choose whether other people can see this or not. You can choose, so we're going to say visible at the moment, we want people to see it. and we're saying done to that. So we've got our quiz, we've got some, mapping out the year, some different content. And so you can start seeing them, we're done. We've created our little course. We can say at the moment it's got 2 lessons. We can say it's free, but we could, create something that is suddenly, more expensive. We can do all of that. And so, so you can have however you want it to be, or we're still in draft at this point. And so then from that, we are going to, next thing we're going to do. And so at this point, if you want to publish it, you would need to upgrade. Okay, so it means that you can build the course before you, and then publish it when you're ready, when you've built it, which can save, a lot of stress. So you can add more descriptions, you could add a certificate, so that people, can get some kind of certification because they've completed your program. And then pricing. You can, at the moment it's free, but you could have, some kind of wait list for people to enter until it's ready. Or there's like a one-time payment or a monthly payment plan. And then you can also have an upsell. So an upsell is when they buy one product. So let's say you were selling this for $27, and then you could have an upsell for $47 or whatever price point. So you're getting people to buy additional products and add those into your basket. So they buy one thing and then they're buying additional products. So in order to do this, you need to upgrade. So let's go look at, I'm going to look at the plans to see, and here we go. So the free version is what we're on at the moment. And you can basically draft courses, draft the webinars, get your email marketing ready, build your website, all of those things to get you started. And then once you're ready, then you can move into, have unlimited courses and your unlimited coaching programs. But you still can't have the webinar or chat support at that point, okay? Or you can have draft webinars. But then when you're ready and you move to £75 a month, then you can have your webinars in there as well. And you can also have affiliate deals. So suddenly when it becomes $75 a month, you're creeping up to the Kajabi model. You're creeping up to that price point. So that is something to really bear in mind, that, although it is cheaper and it's great to have it for starters, so you can build it, do bear in mind that that actually, once all the bells and whistles are added, suddenly it's getting of a higher price point. Okay, so let's look at the sales page. So you can have, so basically this is an opt-in page, or a link page where you're sending people to, to other products that you may have, or a full website. So let's do an opt-in page. You can choose your language. And here we go. So this is the page so far, and you can add in sections. So you can add in banners, text, images, so all of those things. It's fairly basic. So we might want to delete one of those because we've got duplication of that. You might want to add in email form. So, and this makes it really easy to get people to sign up. So you're saying you're adding in a title. So you can add in whatever you want to say, you can choose an image here, And you also want to tell people why. So maybe it's some bullet points. I always think bullet points work really well. So get the best tips to know how to. So one thing with this, that you want it to be, you don't want it to be kind of, you want it to be left aligned rather than centrally aligned. Let's see how this looks on a mobile as well. So, you could, let's delete that. So literally you've got straight into, you've got your email builder done. So you can, get going, and you've done a landing page. You can also connect your Stripe or PayPal, and you can then, have set up a community and start preparing it for your new members. So you can, rather than using a Facebook group, you could build a community where people can engage with each other and discuss your content. You could also use the email system. So you can basically use this as your tool to send email correspondence. This is, pretty straightforward. It doesn't have the bells and whistles on of something like Active Campaign or ConvertKit. And I do have a video that kind of discusses both of those platforms, so have a look at that. But it's a very basic platform that you can get going with without a great cost in the beginning. You can also have affiliates. So you can have, it means that your customers can start selling your products. So your biggest fans can become your sales team and sell your products and services, which is super, super helpful for when you're trying to sell your products and services. And they will earn commission along the way. And so let's just also look at when you start getting paid, it's easy to set up payments. So you can set up with Stripe or PayPal. And you can also charge in different currencies. You choose what currency you want to use. So, it's a very simple, straightforward platform, and it works really well if you're just starting out in the online world and you are a baby beginner and wanting a simple, easy to use platform that isn't going to cost a huge sum of money.